You know what? I'm fucking starting early. You can't stop me! This is my channel. We do what I want. I've debuted. I can wreak havoc. I can show my face early. I could be like, you know what? Actually, it's Twig time. It's time for Twig to stream. It's actually time for me to exist in a physical level, on a spiritual level, on all levels except for physical. I am a Twig. Hello, everyone. Dang, Twig got the zoomies for real, for real. I don't have the zoomies. No. Okay, so basically, this we have today's another PowerPoint. I will say that before we start. But so I almost canceled today's stream because I was feeling bad. I was feeling soupy. And I was like, oh god, this music is distracting. I was feeling soupy because I wasn't drinking enough water, so Twig was soup and Twig was in bed and Twig was icky and Twig was like, I can't stream like this, much less a PowerPoint. There's no way I could stream a PowerPoint in these conditions, right? But then I sit down, I make myself drink water, and I have some food, right? And everything's fine in the world, and it's fine to the point where, like, I become tempted to stream The Sims. And I was like, okay, I can't cancel a stream, but then also do an unarchived Sims stream. There's no way, especially since this is kind of still an event stream for those of you who are new here and do not know me that well. But also there's gonna be new Twig information today. There's gonna be Twig lore dropped. Old Twig lore. I mean, you could no, because here's the thing, right? If I streamed The Sims unarchived and canceled this stream today, right? That would mean we would be in PowerPoint hell another time. So wouldn't you rather me just get PowerPoint hell over with so we don't have to deal with PowerPoints for a little bit and you can actually watch me play games and wreak havoc, and scream a lot. Riots, yeah, I mean, what else will you do if you don't learn about Twig's favorite color and Twig's favorite thing to sit on the couch and have an existential crisis over? Anyways, how is everyone? Hello Cass, hello Kita, hello Runlin, hello Abigail, hello Virgil, I saw you in chat earlier. Fadewill is not here today, so I'm moderating you guys as well. I mean, I live on PowerPoints and spreadsheets, so I am nauseated. Drink water, that's what solved it for me. I drank water and I ate a piece of bread, it was great. I don't know how to say your name, but hello! Isn't it green? I know it's not pink. Oh, you were answering the color. Oh, okay. I was like, what is this referring to? What the fuck did I say? Where, like, that is a point of context. But anyways, hello, Pop Knee Phantom. Oh my god, this is a great stream for you guys to be coming into because for a first timer, I'm gonna be talking about things about me and introducing myself further. So, wow, it's almost as if Twig was prepared for debut all along. I will be honest, I finished this passport. My brain is not braining. Please forgive me. But I finished this PowerPoint today. So this is the most elaborate page on this PowerPoint. You will see as the PowerPoint goes on, it becomes less and less elaborate. But anyways, hi, I'm Twig. This is my debut 2.0 where I say silly things about myself, not so much related to VTubers things, but more so related to my taste. More so related to things that I consume on a daily basis. More so related to just Twig things. It's like just girly things, but it's literally me. Ugh, what the fuck? What's wrong, Zero? Passport? No, we are the ones that have to get passports to Twigtopia, Lamau. I mean, I have a Twigtopian passport. It also has diplomat paperwork attached to it because I am the literal president. But yes, hello Conway! So, this stream might actually be pretty short, considering I just have to do a I have to do a slideshow. So we'll see how much Twig talks about her silly little interests that she's sitting you down to talk about, right? there's only 9 slides, so this is gonna be very short. But anyways, today we're talking about Twig history with her likes and her obsessions. And most of you guys will know like half of the contents of this PowerPoint, but it's really funny because those of you who know the contents of the PowerPoint will be able to make fun of me for the contents of the PowerPoint. So, hello Crook. What's crockin'? We're talking about silly little interests. I changed my plans since the stream was moved. Now you will be gym background. I hope you get a good gym. You're gonna be hearing a lot of information for the first time, and also things that you already know about me. Wahoo! Anyways, here are my favorite shows. We're starting it off with shows because this is like the least likely thing for me to consume. I didn't put too much thought into that. That's a straight up lie. I didn't put that amount of thought into the order of these slides. They're kind of random, to be honest. What I basically did was I sat down and I was like, okay, I know that times have changed and VTubers have debut 2.0s these days. I don't know what's in them. So I watched a bunch of them and I was like, okay, it's time for me to put a bunch of slides together of just weird interests of Twig. So here are some of the shows that I watch. Some of them, more often than not, I will rewatch. Notice how 3 of the 7... Is that 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Okay. I thought I was... 3 of the 7 are food related. I was not joking when I say that like most of the media that I consume is around food. So like, okay. So starting off, we got Queen's Gambit. Classic. I sat down and I binge watched this for like... Oh god. How long did I binge watch that? I think I finished the whole show in like 2 days the first time I watched it. It was bad. I was like cleaning my house watching it. No. They're not actually K-drama. I will get to them. I'm explaining each one. But for those of you who haven't seen Queen's Gambit, it's really interesting. It follows a female chess... I don't know if she ever becomes a grandmaster, but a female chess player who competes in America and internationally, and she's an orphan and struggles with addiction and other things. And it's a really good show. Never finished Queen's Gambit, enjoyed the sections I did watch. Did it have a good ending? It had an incredible ending. Honestly, I think it left it open for a second season, but you're still satisfied with the thing. And like, I like it too because, oh god, everything like comes together in the last few episodes. It's actually really exciting. I don't normally watch like dramatic things as much, but Queen's Gambit, I make an exception. Nation of Broth. So this is actually a series of documentaries, I guess. This is a Korean show. It's on Netflix. And it is literally just like 3 to 4 hosts who will sit down and just explore various parts of Korean cuisine, right? So they'll travel across the fucking country, just trying different soups. Or they have like a nation of kimchi, and in that episode they just explore all of the kimchi that exists, and like historical kimchi as well, and like the history of kimchi and different regional differences in kimchi. There's an episode on naengmyeon. There's so many fucking docuseries under that like series, and every time I fucking eat it up. I am here for it. Same with Chef's Table. Chef's Table has so many iterations to it, but every single time I find one, I am so excited. Now, I do have a controversial opinion. I don't like salt acid heat. I think it's very kitschy. I think it dilutes a lot of the information, and it's like it's gimmicky. Salt, fat, acid, heat is very gimmicky, and it only goes surface level with like the importance of the food that they're talking about, and it has such a broad like net that it casts to where it can't really go that much in depth about each food. Midnight Diner is a fucking phenomenal drama. It's a Japanese drama about literally just a bar, and the owner of the bar and the people who attend the bar, and it also showcases a lot of Japanese food, which is really cool, and I appreciate it. And also, apparently the actor is really cool. I don't know. Followers is a weird one. I watched this one on a whim. It's really compelling because you're following like 4 or 5 different people. Sounds like a slice of life, the bar one. It is, but it's also gut-wrenching. The stories are not happy ones in that one. It's a very adult series, and it's very understated. It doesn't like over-explain itself, which I think is part of the beauty of it. But yeah, you follow the stories of like, there's a Yakuza member, and that adds a lot of angst. There's a lot of like themes of like nightlife in it. There's a lot of themes of like relationships between people and how they can get strained by certain things, and a bunch of stuff. Hello, Ken! Welcome. I don't watch shows, so I don't really have anything to say, so pretend I made an opinion. Wow, Rollin, that's so controversial. Anyways, back to Followers. Followers is more like a slice of life, I guess, but it's also darker. Followers, yes, bar drama, exactly. It's just bar drama. Cinematic bar drama in Japan. It's great. But yeah, Followers also has some darker themes. It's following like, I forget how many people. I think it's like 4 or 5 people's stories, but like each story has side characters, and they're all like intermingled with one another, and the whole like gimmick of it is they're all famous, or they're all famous in the story, and they're all struggling with different things. So like one of them struggling with their relationship with fame itself and trying not to like lose themselves to social media growth. And then there's another story that's about a photographer who gave up wanting a family for a job, and she decides she wants a family, so she tries to get pregnant. And then there's another story about a really rich woman who really like has a strained relationship with her son, and also has breast cancer. And then there's also another story about a assistant to a rich person who has to deal with mistreatment and shit. So it's really interesting. I like it because it has a weird angle on a lot of stuff, and it also takes place in Tokyo, and it showcases a lot of like the cooler places of Tokyo that a lot of like tourists go to, but also that's kind of the kitsch because, you know, Followers, it's a social media show, so like all of the things. And then the last 2 shows are reality shows. They're both similar, and I watch them for similar trashy reasons. I need like a silly trashy show where I can shit on the men and women that literally are so bad to each other. Falling in love like a romantic drama is less so that. Basically you get a bunch of actors who are auditioning for roles as like romantic characters with each other, and if they get the role, they kiss. And if they catch feelings, that's where the like silly drama comes in. And I think at the end of the show they get to like try and confess to each other to see who likes who and who ends up in like a relationship. It's really it's kind of silly. I sometimes feel bad for them a lot of the times though, because it's a Japanese show, so a lot of things are left unsaid, and there's like just overall a very large lack of communication. It's 100% K-drama trash, but it's a reality show, which makes it worse. And then Love is Blind. This is a notorious show, isn't it? People have been shitting on this show since it came out. There's so much that's come out from this show. It's just pure trash. Sometimes when you're not wanting to pay attention, but you also want the tea, yeah. Do they ever get good chemistry or just polite accepting of each other's confession? Oh my god, there's so much tension in that show. Because the thing is, like, most of the time, the people will not tell the other people, like, their interest in them, but they'll tell the crew, and it'll be so obvious. And then, like, so many people are just, like, led astray. Other people are like, you have to watch it. If you're into like really dumb shows, you have to watch it. Yeah, I only know that show from people memeing on it. Yeah, it's so bad that it's good. Anyways, those are my favorite shows. Never heard of any of these, but interesting to hear about. If you're gonna watch any of them, watch Midnight Diner. Watch Midnight Diner. It has 2 different series, but it's like a really good watch. If you have the attention span for it. It is not for the TikTok Zoomers, I have to say. It is very much a like understated, slow-paced kind of thing. Anyways, music! Okay, so I get asked sometimes what my music taste is like. This is like a small snippet. I listen to way too many people and way too many artists to list here. Notice that Manayu is on this list. And that is because I unironically listen to Manayu's covers. Like, in fact, when I was looking at music, I was looking at my playlists to do this slide. Mana was one of the first things that popped up when I searched for music. So Mana is unironically an artist that I do listen to, but you also have Lamp. You might not know Lamp's name, but you've probably heard Lamp if you've been on TikTok or if you've been on my channel. Same thing with Malice Miser. If you've been on my channel for an extended amount of time, you've most definitely heard something Malice Miser. Lol, your watch history got you. It really did. It really did. They were like, oh, you're looking for music? You ready for Mana covers? And I was like, yes, please. Yes, please. Mid-Air Thief and Margot Gruyan are 2 that, like, you don't hear from me a lot because I don't listen to them on stream, and I also don't do karaoke of them. But honestly, they're both some of the better artists on here as well. Specifically Mid-Air Thief. If you've never heard any of their stuff, 1000% listen to one of their albums after this. Holy shit, the texture in their music. It's very ambient. YouTube has a summary of most listened to songs for you of first couple of months of 2024. Did you check that out? I did not. I should though. Of course I have Love. I don't know how to pronounce her name, but I listen to a lot of her shit like every other woman in this generation. And of course, Will Wood. Will Wood is great. Personally say to go with Y or Crumbling Together. Crumbling Together is really good. Will Wood is not just like good musically. His musicality is fantastic, but his lyrics, oh my god, the depth of them. This man is like a poet. He is a insane lyricist and everything has a double meaning. It's incredible. If you have not heard Will Wood or heard any of his music, pay attention to it. Seriously, like listen to the music and listen to the lyrics. Listen to what he's saying because holy shit, the man comes out with some banger lines. What the fuck? And when he commits to like a motif, he commits to a motif. He does not stray from that motif, and that motif ties more into the story of the album. It's crazy. Twig listens to Mana and watches food shows and some reality TV love shows. Yes. So I have created this silly little chart on a completely different topic of, hey Twig, how did you become a VTuber? Right? It's so silly little graphic. It all started, right, when I was on YouTube and I saw Nijisanji JP's Kanae wishing his life savings away in Genshin Impact. So the thing is, right? When you watch one VTuber clip, that's all you get recommended. And at the time, right? Most VTubers were still Japanese. It was, I think, right before HoloLive's debut of their talents. And so I'm watching Nijisanji JP's Kanae play Genshin, and I start going down the Nijisanji rabbit hole of like, okay, let's watch the JP talents in 3D. Because that's a thing that they do sometimes. The Kanae to VTuber rabbit hole early on was very real. Right? I'm glad I was not the only one. But by the time I got to the point where I was watching Nijisanji VTubers in 3D, I didn't know what Nijisanji was. I didn't know what a VTuber was. I was like, oh, these are just some silly guys playing Twister and fighting each other. Ha ha hee ha. And then Trash Taste does like an episode, right? Where they're talking about VTubers and how like they can't escape them on their timelines. And this is like right before they start having like Mori on their talk show and everything. And I'm like, Herb, maybe that's what I've been seeing all over the place. And then one of my friends becomes a VTuber and is like, I'm starting a VTuber group. You should become a VTuber. That VTuber group no longer exists, but that friend still exists. And probably will start streaming on Twitch. Oaken Catboy. I don't know what the man is up to these days. I've only seen him recently resurge, and he now looks like that. I haven't talked to him in a while, but he actually like came back up, and I was like, oh yeah, you exist. Holy shit, are you coming back to streaming? And then I start seeing Iron Mouse with Connor, and I'm like, okay, VTuber's real. I'm starting to get a grasp on this. And then Finana starts playing Genshin. And I'm like, okay, I'll fucking become a VTuber. What the fuck? and that's how Twig was born. And then I proceeded to take like a 1.5 year long break. It was great. I didn't stream. I was on someone else's collab and I did not stream. So that was the Twig to VTuber pipeline. I hope you enjoy this factual information. So these are my Oshis. Notice how none of them are VTubers? Actually, would you consider Future Canoe to be a VTuber? I don't think you would. None of these people are VTubers. So the thing is, I don't really watch VTubers anymore. I will sometimes watch clips. But entire VTubers? Not really. I don't really sit. The thing is, I don't watch Twitch that often. So if I'm like sitting down to watch a stream, it has to be like intentionally someone that I like to watch just regularly. And the people I will watch on my daily life are not VTubers. They're not gaming creators. None of the people on this list are a gaming creator. I mean, arguably you could consider Thor a gaming creator, right? But it's more in the fact that he makes games. I don't think he's playing games all that often. He does play games occasionally, but the reason I follow Thor and like follow his stuff is I like to listen to him yap. I just like to listen to him talk about shit. He has such good like nuggets of just chunks of information. And that goes for a lot of the people on this list. What's going on? This is my debut 2.0, so we're just talking about Twig interests. I'm just exposing you all to my taste. Thor is a master yapper for real. Right? God, that man, you can tell he's lived a life. But yes, I enjoy listening to Swell Entertainment. Swell is also a very good yapper. Jarvis has a whole fucking podcast called Sad Boys. I listen to Sad Boys so fucking often. I know nothing about these people except Canoe, absolutely great YouTuber. Don't worry. Okay, so Swell Entertainment goes to like events and stuff and reviews the events and talks about like events and stuff. It's cool because she goes through like so many different industries and she comes at it from like a very critical point of view. And it's just interesting because she gets the tea and she's nosy at these events. She learns what's happening and she tells us about it. Jarvis Johnson is more like a commentary VTuber. I just called him a fucking VTuber. He's a commentary flesh tuber, who, he has a podcast. He talks about pretty much everything on his podcast, and on his main YouTube, I don't watch that one as much, but he does, like, talk about, like, TikTok commentary. He clowns on people, I guess. So that's a thing. For those of you who don't know Thor or Pirate Software, oh god, how do I describe him? He's a game developer. He's a cybersecurity person. He's very good at knowledge very knowledge, much wow. Yeah. Game dev who is very wise. Yes, game dev, basically, yes. For those of you who don't know Future Canoe, he's a food creator who does a lot of like food reviews, but also food recipes and reviews of recipes, and he is very ironic. Not so much in the you suck at cooking ironic, but similar kind of light. Little Simsy is like a very wholesome Sims creator who literally just like talks about her cats as she's building things in The Sims. She's very wholesome. She does a lot of charity. Honestly, great like comfort creator. If you want someone to just like listen to as you're just sitting at your desk working, Little Simsy's got your back. The girly pop knows. Is that your alt account, Lamau? No. I am not Little Simsy. No. Sarah Spaceman is a hilarious like world championship cosplayer who does incredible builds from scratch, who also judges like cosplay masquerades, and I just like watching her make stuff, right? And then Strange Eon specializes in Tumblr specific Tumblr specific lore. And so this is the taste that Twig has. I hope that my content makes a lot more sense with this context of like, this is who Twig is watching. This is who Twig is getting inspiration from. This is the content that Twig consumes. But this is my Kami Oshi. For those of you who don't know, this is the guitarist of Malice Miser, Moi Dis Moi, and also the, like, I guess he's a chairman, but like the founder of Moi Mem Moitié, Wati. He is named Mana-sama, and he basically pioneered gothic Lolita fashion. He does not speak, and he is an icon. I every day I see this man, I wake up and I'm like, holy shit, to be Mana. Fun fact, Mana-sama actually once almost came, well, he did come. He came to Atlanta, Georgia. And I did not know about this until the event was happening. So I could have met him. But I didn't get the chance to because I didn't know it was happening. And you know what happened after that kept me from meeting him? COVID. And so he didn't come back to America. I'm so mad about it. I'm so fucking mad about it. So, oh my god, hi Ava! Thank you for coming! Mana-sama, I love you! Please come back to America so that I can get you to sign something, please? Oh my god. But also this man is like a impeccable ship poster. If you ever get the chance. Okay, so during COVID, right? This man was posting cryptic ass videos. Like silent ASMR cooking videos where he's chopping fruits extremely weirdly. And there's like random sound effects because he doesn't talk. I've shown some in the Discord server. They are very cursed. He also has like videos of him shooting basketball hoops in the arcade to like metal music with like super overexposed color correction. He's hilarious. hilarious. He's fucking hilarious. I love this man. Anyways, here are my favorite anime. Hi. Hello. So you got Kodo, Oto, Tamare, which is a like less commonly seen anime. I don't watch anime. These are like more than half of the animes that I know of. But anyways, the first one is a less common one. It's about a school club that like has like kotos in it, and if you don't know what a koto is, it's like a traditional Japanese instrument, and it's a slice of life. It's great. Fruits Basket, we all know Fruits Basket. This is one of my all-time favorites. This is a childhood favorite. Fun fact, there's been multiple times in Twig's life where Twig was faced with a hard decision or like a hard situation where like Twig had trouble getting out of bed in the morning, and you know what Twig told herself? If Toru Honda did all that, Twig can do this. It's nowhere near the level of shit that fucking Toru Honda dealt with. Horimiya's not on the list, the disrespect. Okay, it's not my favorite. It's good, it's not my favorite. Kami-sama Kiss is another like throwback one that I really like. It's Japanese mythology, and you also got a silly baby girl man who is tsundere as fuck, and snooty as but also like aggressively cares for the main character because he literally has to. So that's fun. But it's so good. It's not okay. Honorary space for Horimiya. Why do we all somehow bring up food in Twig streams? It's because Twig loves food. So far the only overlap I have with you is Maid-sama and the Queen's Gambit. You know what? My taste is my taste. Silver Spoon is phenomenal. If you have not seen it, absolutely watch it. Nozaki-kun is about a manga artist and a girl who is desperately trying to confess to this manga artist. Also, honorable mention that I wasn't able to put on this list, Princess Jellyfish. Princess Jellyfish is also really good. Kimi ni Todoroke gets on my nerves a lot, but it's still one of my faves just because of how cute the couple is. But it gets on my nerves so much because of the lack of communication. Maid-sama, that one calls me out, okay? We're not gonna talk about the dynamic between that couple. We're not gonna talk about that, okay? Look, they bully each other, and it's cute. Wodakoi is great. I love it. I love like silly little anime where they're adults. They're not in high school. I know that the majority of these are all like high school anime, but it's literally because like that's the only anime you can find where it's lighthearted most of the time. Twig is down bad? No. Bad. Oh wait, we were lagging? Oh no! Oh no! I'm sorry. I guess we stuttered probably. I don't know if there was anything that was lost. And then last but not least, this is my favorite anime currently. It's called Art Switch. It is not on Crunchyroll. It's not distributed by like a company. As far as I know, it's an independent production, and it's a YouTube series. It is also a 3D anime, and it is incredible. The whole concept is like merging fashion with individual stories and music. Oh my god, the music and the metaphors, and holy shit, it's an impactful series. If you have not seen the series Art Switch, watch it. In fact, I might raid one of the R Switch videos after this, just to force you guys to watch. Princess Jellyfish was lost, I think. Yeah, honorable mention to Princess Jellyfish. It's great. Name a more motivational anime. Do you mean Artist Switch? Have I been saying it wrong this entire time? I'm going... Artist Switch! Okay. So that's my PowerPoint. That's the entire PowerPoint. I hope you enjoyed this 45-minute stream. Does anyone have any questions about any of these slides? You know the one eye on this new model is a little higher than the other, right? No. It's not. They're perfectly symmetrical. You know how I know that? Because there's no way to make your eyes asymmetrical on Vroid. It's just perspective. It's because I'm a 3D model and I'm looking places. Imagine that. Imagine perspective being a thing. Like, oh, this eye's bigger now. Oh, holy shit, that eye's bigger now. Oh my god, they're uneven. Okay, I'll stop fucking with you. Anyways, congratulations, you've sat through my entire PowerPoint on my interests. Artist Switch is made by Studio Sunrise. They aren't just an indie or anything. They've done a lot of stuff from Gundam to Love Live. Oh, I see! I was just like confused because their publisher. I don't know much about anime. I will admit that. I am kind of an idiot when it comes to anime. I don't watch it that often. But it is currently my favorite series. If you haven't seen it, watch it. If you haven't seen it, watch it, like... Honestly, stop watching the stream and watch it right now. You can't blame me for trying to give you a complex. That is so mean. Oh god. Yeah, we know who is Twig, but what is Twig? Really, is Twig, Twig, or Twig? My answer to that is Twig. Anyways, I told you this was gonna be a short stream. I'm tempted to end stream and just like sleep. Because as I said, I was like not feeling good earlier. And truth be told, I did kind of wake up at like 6 in the morning today. That might be also... Okay, now I can't go. Now I can't go because Feathers is here. Holy shit! Hi, Feathers! How are you? We just got through all of my interests. Wow. Wow. Twig is such an interesting person. Twig has so many interests. Twig goes into hibernation and we won't see her for a couple of months. No, I have a stream on Monday. I have a stream on Monday. Hey yo, I'm in class right now. Pay attention to class! Feathers! You can't ignore class! Shaking my head. Tempted to sleep, who are you? Okay, so what if I told you that I didn't sleep? I only got like... Because when I say I woke up at like 6 AM, that's not telling you when I went to bed. I did not sleep, it was more like a nap. I think I slept for 2 hours last night. And I've been up since 6. So yes, needless to say, I am indeed tired. Especially after streaming and feeling like shit for a little bit. Where was the section about cat paws? I love cat paws. It's work time, it's fine. No, no, no. If it's work time, then you should be working. You should be working, Feathers. I perceive you and your procrastination. Twig woke up at 6 AM after going to bed at 4 AM. Okay, look. Okay, look. I will see myself out. I don't have anything to say to you guys. Just do this. Woke up at 6, was in Discord at 1:30. 1:30 in the morning? Was I in Discord at 1:30 in the morning? Probably, honestly. I was probably talking to Mail. Also, from this angle, you can see my eye physics really easily. You can see how they change depending on, like, expression. So, like... Why does it think I'm surprised? If I squint. Okay. And then, whoa. Whoa. I think that's less comfortable, plus has to go to school, maybe? Anyone ride a school bus and get really nauseated like public transportation? Could it be... Could it just be the anxiety, maybe? Or maybe it could just be like germs. Maybe you just really don't like the people on the bus. See, one off from the other, I was right. No. No, you're incorrect. You're incorrect, sir. You cannot give me a complex. I drew this art. I know what it looks like. You have not looked at this art for like the last 4 months. But anyways. I should figure out who to raid. That's what we do. Why are there 15 people here watching this madness? Excuse me. Excuse me. I sit down to like info dump about like my interests and 15 people watch that? What the fuck is that? Anyways, I thought you were blind? Fuck you, Daijima. Oh shoot, I was at an induction ceremony. Hello, Twig and Shroomfies. I'm so sorry. We're about to figure out who the fuck to raid. We're gonna raid Isla U. From no, wait, we're gonna raid Jun Akane because I haven't been able to raid him at all forever, and he's playing Pikmin 4, so you guys are gonna be in good hands, and he's much more energetic than I am currently. So for those of you who don't know how Twig raids work, the stream's gonna end shortly, and we're gonna go to Jun Akane's stream, and everyone's gonna type in to the silly little chat, get twigged. And if you feel bad twigging June, type in respectfully after that. Anyways. I will see you guys on Monday. Where we country roads it up. Anyways. Goodbye everyone! Bye 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 bye! Thank you for listening to me talk for basically an hour about literal just my interests. Anyways, bye!